Hey guys, how's it going? Callie the Vegan here. Today is March 18th, 2013, and my video tonight's going to be kind of short. I just wanted to talk about a book that I just finished reading and I think is awesome and you guys should read it. It's about habits. Basically, what is a habit? What are the parts of a habit? How to recognize what your habits are and how to reprogram your brain in order to change your habits. So the author's name is Charles Duhigg, D-U-N-I-G-G. I'm assuming that's how you say his name, and it's actually a New York Times bestseller, so it's pretty popular. But basically he says there's three parts to any habit. The first one is the cue, or the trigger. The second one is called the habit, which is basically the thing that you do. And the third thing is the reward. So basically everything that we do as humans, there's a trigger, why we do it, how we do it. The habit is, okay, that's the how we do it. And then the reward is, what do we get out of it? He talked about, and I can relate to this one, he actually works for the New York Times, and he said that every day he goes to the cafeteria to eat a cookie, and he kind of realized how unhealthy it was because he gained 8 pounds over a certain amount of time, and he wanted to stop the habit. So he read another book and did some research on some other papers that scientists had come out with. He started writing down like he's a science experiment. So he looked at himself like a laboratory rat, and every time he felt the urge to have a cookie, he'd write down that he wanted the cookie. Then he would allow himself to go eat the cookie, and then 15 minutes after he ate it, he would write down how he felt about it. So he did this for about a week, and he realized that the cookie always happened between 3:30 and 4 o'clock every day, and he realized it was kind of the downtime, maybe period of time after lunch, or just kind of the days winding down. And he just felt like, I want a cookie. So he recognized that his cue or the trigger was, it's 3 o'clock. It's not really that I want a cookie, it's that it's 3:30 or 3 or 4 o'clock and that something needed to happen. So every day for a week he did something different. When he got the cue of it's 3 o'clock and the normal feeling of I want a cookie, instead of going to get a cookie, he would go talk to a coworker, or he would go for a walk outside, or he would just get a cup of coffee and come back. So over the week, he wrote down when he came back how he felt afterwards. And it really came down to the fact that he was bored is what he discovered. That around 3:30 every day, he just kind of gets bored because he's finished up some big projects or something, or it's just the time of day. He doesn't really explain why, but he knows that at 3:30 to 4 o'clock every day, he just needs to move around. So he replaced his cookie eating habit with just socializing with a coworker, and he found that it worked for him. So I'm realizing that whenever I get a trigger, a stress trigger at work, I read an email that I don't like, or somebody annoys me or something like that, I want to walk next door to my coworker's office and get candy or Tootsie Rolls or animal crackers or whatever out of her office. And then 15 minutes later, I'm like, why did I eat that? The reward at first was I have a cookie and it tastes good, or I have a candy and it tastes good, but then 15 minutes I'm like, why did I just do that? So I'm trying to start reprogramming myself. Because my trigger and my habit is very close to his, I'm going to try to do the same things that he did, which is basically like, I have the cue that I want sugar, but maybe I just need to walk away and do something else for a little while. So I'm going to actually try that for the next couple weeks this month. I also noticed that another one of my cues is I kind of sit around at home and I'm studying or whatever, and my cue is I need to go to the gym because I'm just sitting here not doing anything. So I don't really know what that cue means. But my normal habit is, the second I say I need to go to the gym, my habit is, quick, think of an excuse of why you can't go. And then my reward is, awesome, I get to sit on the couch longer. And really I need to reprogram myself to say, you need to go to the gym, and I need to get my fat butt up, and I need to go to the gym. And then my reward is the endorphins and how good I feel. This month's gonna be about reprogramming and getting my brain retrained. They said it probably takes about 20 times, which is kind of where they come from, that 2 weeks to change a habit. It takes about 20 times for your cue to start relating itself to your habit and your rewards. It's probably going to take a little over 2 weeks to reprogram my brain to start looking for that new habit, or every time that trigger happens, I go to this new habit, then go to the old habit. That's what I'm working on this week. Yeah, I hope you can gain a little bit of knowledge from that. And if you want to read the book, it's really good. I think I got it for like 14 bucks on Amazon. Check it out, and you guys have a good week, and we'll talk to you later. See ya. Bye.
I hope you all had a great St. Patrick's Day and are ready to get back into the swing of dieting. I know I definitely overindulged in some things this past weekend which I shouldn't have eaten, but since I am part Irish, I can always give the excuse that I was indulging my inner leprechaun.